deeper lately. I like that, baby, 'cause I can't get enough. Yeah, I can't get enough. Yeah, I can't get enough of your love. Give me some more of it. I can't get enough. Yeah, 'cause I can't get enough.
Dice que no le es suficiente, está mal de la mente. Cuando está solita que entre, música para ponerla en ambiente, yeah. Ella quiere que como aquella vez, le busco todo. Todo lo que se pone bonito se le ve. Empezamos a pie y ahora andamos en el jet. Vamos a calentar, baby, tú. No se quiere olvidar, lo quiere recordar, baby.
'Cause I can't get enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't get enough.
Latino can.
Yeah, I can't get enough of your love. Give me some more of it. I can't get enough. Yeah, 'cause I can't crazy. I like that, you like that, so let's be crazy. The contact, impact, I want that daily. Our breath getting deeper, deeper lately. I like that, baby. Yeah. Ooh, no one's gotta know. We can keep it low key. I'll be fine alone, long as you're alone with me.
Tell 'em.
So incredible, unforgettable on me. 'Cause I can't get enough.
Benny Blanco,
Yeah, I can't get enough.
Chibabi man, Selena.
Yeah, I can't get enough of your love. Give me some more of it. I can't get enough. Yeah, 'cause I can't get enough.
As loud as it was, and it was awesome.
You were the 2016 Rookie of the Year, two-time WNBA All-Star, 2018 WNBA MVP. What was it like going from college to the WNBA?
The transition from college to the WNBA was a little different. My first 2 years in Seattle, we were like losing a lot more games than I'm used to. But in my third year, we were able to win the whole thing.
That's awesome.
I'm in the 7, I'm gonna act up. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'ma need you to back up. Spilling the tea, stirring the cup. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'm in the 7, I'm
The activity in front of the Brooklyn Museum, not too far from our setting today here at the Barclays Center. Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. I'm Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony alongside. And our sideline reporter tonight, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, Kyrie Irving rediscovered his maternal lineage with the White Mountain family of the Standing Rock Sioux tribe. He lost his mother at a young age, and by connecting with her roots, he's found a piece of himself. The tribe gave him the name Little Mountain. Kevin?
Great story, DA. Thank you. And a quick look at how Atlanta's schedule is shaping up. On Monday, they'll face off against Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat. Then on Wednesday, they're off to New York to face the Knicks.
And guys, one thing about road trips like this one, they'll be seeing this as a chance for the team to come together. It might be a bit of a silver lining for a trip that doesn't always provide a lot of success.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Young and Herter make up the backcourt. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Len in at the 5 spot. And for the Nets, they've got Joe Harris, Wilson Chandler out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Durant in at the small forward. The entire offseason leading up to tonight, Steve, as a player, do you already know if your team has a chance to be special this early?
You know, Kevin, yeah, you do. And I think the teams that I've been on and teams that you see and saying we don't have a chance to win, you try to trick yourself. You're looking at management and ownership. Can we make a deal throughout this year to get us in contention? But you got to be realistic. You know the teams that you don't have a chance to win their championship.
And that one's good. Hunter.
That's next level vision. Young could probably lead the league in assists if that were his goal.
Irving lays it up and banks it in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now, here is Young. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Orlando.
And not only was he creating for himself, he was setting up teammates with good shots.
A nice shot by KD.
With his size, KD almost unstoppable from mid-range.
To the paint. And that one's good. Hunter. Hunter's got his second bucket.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Here's Durant.
Oh, wow.
Watch your head.
That's a beautiful jam.
When you're that long and that athletic, I'll tell you, KD has the ability to put a little extra on it.
Hawks have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Pass to Hunter. Here's Herter. And there's the defensive 3-second call. The Hawks shooting their first free throw of the game.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Smitty, interesting fact about Trae Young. Drafted by the Hawks, but he has a strong fear of birds.
Wow. I also heard he even had a meeting with their mascot, Harry the Hawk, to get a comfort zone with each other. They're cool now, but Trae Young, not a fan of other birds.
And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Irving. And that's now 6 points for KD.
I mean, beautiful execution of the game plan offensively. So far, they are hitting 80% from the field.
To the middle. Brooklyn with the rebound.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
You know, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Len passes to Young. Here's Herter. Pass to Hunter. He feeds it to Collins. Clock at 4. Here's Young. The step-back jumper is good.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. These are the players who had the most success from deep last season. Take a look at Harris. He's absolutely deadly from outside.
And getting that spot at the top of the list was such a huge accomplishment. What a year it was for him from behind the arc.
Young against Irving. Shots good from Young. Young's got 5 now.
He's fearless. Trae Young knows he's probably going to take contact, and it doesn't matter at all.
Irving for 3. Hands it from downtown.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Herter passes to Collins. Young with no one around. Again, Young missing. Brooklyn leading by 4. Durant in the corner. Jordan trying to free himself up, and that one's good. Durant, he's got 8.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
Young with the ball. He's picked up by Irving. Shots good from Young.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Irving can't get it to go.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
He gets it in there.
Such an incredible score. Young's playmaking may be on the same level.
Nets have gone 7 of 9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. Young taking his time here. Pass to Hunter. Jacks up a three. And it's Durant with the rebound. The Nets with the lead. Irving finds Chandler. Over Hunter. That's good from Chandler on the assist by Irving.
Easy look from mid-range. He won't miss many of those. Lazy effort defensively.
Young passes to Hunter. Outside Collins. Over Chandler. Trying to get open is Len. And again, it's Atlanta.
Becoming comfortable from mid-range, Collins makes shots from all three levels.
Irving got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots. Young with the ball. He's got 7. And the pass to Herter. He kicks it to Hunter. Feeds it to Collins. Young, good look. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
This is how you compensate for being 6'2". Trae Young sets his feet and gets it off quickly.
Good. 11 points for Kyrie Irving.
Playing at his tempo, his pace, he's been dialed in all night.
Puts it up from 12. Offensive rebound. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Certain guys, points just come their way, but Trae is also about effort.
And then Durant with the jam.
Boy, both teams racking up the points to start this game.
And you wonder how long they can keep it going. At some point, you expect the defense will adjust.
And the Hawks with possession here. After the basket by Brooklyn. In the corner, it's Hunter. Paxton coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists in the game. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Nets. And this matchup with the Hawks, it's their first game of the NBA's regular season.
And they rolled over this team last season, beating them every time they faced off.
Yeah, these two teams haven't changed that much, so I wouldn't be surprised if they run the table on them again.
And plenty of Hawks fans were despondent when the team decided to rebuild, but that dejection has turned into excitement.
The team plays hard every night. They have an entertaining style, and they have a lot of young talent. It may not be long before they're a real threat in the East.
Now, here is Young. He's got 14. Hunter, no one around him. Another 3 for Atlanta.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
We call it off the bus range. Trae Young can shoot from the half-court logo with confidence.
Out there on the floor for the Nets. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Jones checked in for Alex Len. Parker comes in for Collins. Turner's checked in for Hunter. And it's Reddish in for Kevin Herter. Caruth and Jones sends it back. Over in the corner, Reddish. Young against Dinwiddie. Inside, here's Turner. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And now a 3-point Hawks lead.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Atlanta's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Young for 3, and another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
A nice shot by LeVert.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
To the right side. Nobody near Parker. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. The Italian on the wing. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. And here's Reddish. Outside, Jones. Kicks to Reddish. Launches it. And that comes off the assist by Jones. And the Hawks lead by 5.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Goes up the baseline. Again, the Nets for 2. Here's Young. He's got 17. Stolen by LeVert. And that one, good. And now just a 1-point Hawks lead.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Young dishes to Parker. Back to Young. Here's the 3. Brooklyn with the rebound. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they put the defense on the defensive.
Abs checked in for the Hawks. Here's Prince. Lays it up off the glass.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Last game for Brooklyn, they picked up the W against Los Angeles. Out to the wing. Crab from long range. That shot off the mark. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. And it's Prince penetrating. And the layup's good off the glass. And now it's a 3-point Nets lead.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Dinwiddie with the bucket.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. And the 6'6" point guard, Spencer Dinwiddie. Second-round pick of the Detroit Pistons in 2014. You know, Greg, they might have wished they held on to him.
One of the most improved players in our league. Last season, he signed that 4-year, $48 million extension from the Nets, rewarding his growth. Gives us a chance to check out the stats for Taurean Prince, how he performed last season. Put up about 13 points per, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
He's not trying to take over necessarily. He's just taking what the defense allows and contributing to the calls.
Such a wide open look.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. 6 points for Taurean Prince.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Turner passes to Reddish. Picked him clean. Dinwiddie against Turner. Dinwiddie's shot is off. The Hawks trail by 4. Turner looking around. Parker kicks to Reddish. And Rodion Kurucs picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Reddish the pass to Jones. Parker outside. Shot clock at 5. Let's go. They get the rebound.
The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
Here's Allen. Rebound Atlanta. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Hawks passing it around. Prince against Parker. Pass to Reddish. It's stolen. Out of bounds. Atlanta takes possession.
Hawks ball.
Members checked in for Reddish. Here's Turner. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's LeVert. Powered down with both hands.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Now Parker. 11 points for him in that last game against Orlando.
And it wasn't just the points. He brought hustle. He brought energy. And he brought it on the glass.
What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the Brooklyn Nets. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. Back to the action after this word. One of the league's best point guards, Kyrie Irving, had this to say about his competition.
2011, I came into a league where the point guard position was still being revolutionized, and now guys are solidifying that spot every single year. There are young guys coming in, but now we have established point guards that are franchise-changing point guards. And for me, having that competitive drive every single game, I know I'm going against an elite point guard every single game. So I think that now coming into the league, it's a lot different than it was before.
Some say, Greg, a golden age at the point guard position.
Yeah, and Irving right there with the best of them. He embraces the challenge.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
And they took advantage of some careless ball handling, some careless passing. You have to be more careful around these guys.
Dinwiddie runs the point with LeVert flanking him. Taurean Prince is out there with Kurucs. And it's Allen in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Crab, no good. Nets leading by 6. Passes it to Dinwiddie. And here is Allen. Turner covering. Allen, that's good.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Now here's Crab. Offline with his 3.
With floor spacing at a premium, they need him to hit these shots. Made just that one in the first.
And loving the strategy. Even though you're well ahead, you want to stay in attack mode.
You want to stay aggressive, right at the rim, driving another nail into the coffin.
The Nets have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Hawks said they were going to be patient when they rebuilt their team, and they were going to do it through the draft, and they've stuck to that script. Now, Trae Young is probably the biggest name, but Atlanta's added a lot of great young talent the last 3 years. There's John Collins, Kevin Huerter, and in 2019, the Hawks added 3 more good young players in the draft. DeAndre Hunter, Cam Reddish, and Bruno Fernando. Things are looking up in Atlanta.
I would think so, too. On paper, it looks good. We'll see if it materializes. D.A., thank you as always. Durant's checked in for Brooklyn. Joe Harris comes in for Karis LeVert. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Lenz checked in for Damian Jones. Here's Dinwiddie. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot. We see it all the time, Smitty, the league doing more to protect the landing zone of shooters, but for some guys, they're using that forward momentum to change that landing spot. What do you think of that?
Kevin, this is a great debate because as an offensive guy, I know you see a guy launching, I might change my shot and start to go forward just in case I can get a foul if it doesn't make the shot. This is a tough call to call. It's going to be like the charge block, I think, in some years to come.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Now here is Harris. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Crab. It's a 13-point game. Here's Parker. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Just 5 on the clock. Lets the 3 fly. Allen Crabbe, and that's good. Crabbe's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Hawks.
Starting to heat up now. He nailed 1 from behind the arc in the first quarter, 2 here in the second.
A nice shot by Harris.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Now here's Parker. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And he finished last season right around 71% from the line, so not exactly his best percentage.
And the first one drops. Some changes for Brooklyn. DeAndre Jordan comes in for Jarrett Allen. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Prince. Then for the Hawks, Hunter's checked in for Bembry. Kevin Huerter comes in for Allen Crabbe. And Trae Young subbed in for Evan Turner. And Parker drops them both. Nets leading by 10. Irving attacking. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Young dishes to Hunter. Pass to Huerter. 3-pointer. Drops in the tray. Huerter's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Hawks.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. The Hawks have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Bounce pass Young. Huerter, no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Completely on his game. Hasn't missed a shot all night. A big part of why this team is winning.
And even after the Achilles tear for Durant in the 2019 finals, he got a huge contract after he opted out.
Most teams felt they were willing to pay him while he rehabbed for a year. That was the case as the Nets gave him a 4-year max money deal. His next chapter is underway as he changed his number to 7.
One shot.
Well, great to see KD back on the court. That heartbreaking moment where he went down in Game 5 of the 2019 Finals. Wow, so hard, Greg, to watch.
And KD clearly gave everything he had to try and win in the finals. Warriors fans appreciate his efforts. Softened the blow as he left for the Nets. The Warriors ownership already promising to retire Durant's number up in the rafters.
Man, it is tough holding down Kyrie. Smooth release on that shot.
Here's Young. That shot missing. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Here's Jordan. Sinks that one from the post. Jordan's got his first points in this one.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Young's shot is off. For Atlanta, they come in off a loss to the Magic. Here's Chandler, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And the veteran Wilson Chandler played at a lot of stops in his career, and he'll always find minutes.
You're so right. With Chandler, you can slot him into the 3 or the 4 in most lineups. Injuries have added up, and he'll usually miss games during the year. But when he's available, he's a big help.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Smitty, here's an interesting question. Over the next 5 years, which player wins the most MVPs?
You know, I think it's Giannis. He's looking like the favorite right now because the way he's playing, he has a possibility to win the MVP now. And then I think also because of his age, he's the one guy. And also Anthony Davis could catch Giannis. He has that type of talent.
Chandler hits them both. And the Hawks with possession here, trailing by 19. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That'll be his second foul of the game.
His second foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off or stays aggressive.
Young outside. In the corner, it's Hunter.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter, but hasn't made one since.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
The Hawks making a switch here. Reddish is checked in. Here's Young. 17 points in the game. The pass to Herter. Over in the corner, Reddish. That one's good from the corner. Reddish has got 5. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Through the net again. He's done that 10 times tonight, and he's only needed 11 shots to get there.
I will say this about his shooting stroke. It's pure when he's got it going. Perfect so far this quarter.
Now, here's Hunter. Young. The putback, and Collins is right there.
Keeping that play alive. Anytime a shot goes up, Collins is going to compete for it.
Here's KD, and finished off by KD.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now, here's Hunter. He's got 12. Now the dish to Young. And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Here's Young. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
The Hawks trail by 21. Young for 3. Again, Young missing.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
The numbers for Jordan. Coming off a terrific season. Last season, he averaged 11 points a game, 13 rebounds, and 2 assists. And what sets him apart is his rebounding. And as you can see, he's been in peak form.
You know what? It's part effort, part instincts. You see teams trying to keep a body or 2 on him, but that's easier said than done.
Here's Herter. Following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Reddish's shot is good.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Here's Herter. He's got 5. Yep, that one goes. 19 points for Trae Young.
He's such a tricky cover. Even inside, Trae Young makes adjustments that others can't.
Here's Jordan. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. And the Nets lead by 20.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
Over in the corner, Reddish. The rebound by the Nets. KD's got 4 rebounds in this game. Down low, it's deflected. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. And Herter gets it to go. Herter's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast... Oh! No, he didn't. It's a pick your poison situation with KD. You can't give him space, but he's got the handle to go right by you.
The Hawks trail by 20. In the corner, Herter with it. Misses the 3.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And that one drops for him. That's now 26 points for Kyrie Irving.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. And every so often, Steve, we'll see 2 teammates fighting over a rebound. You ever have a teammate upset with you for stealing his rebound?
A lot, Kevin. All the bigs I played with, those guys hated when guards came in. They would elbow you, and if you're on their same team, they say, get out of here, especially with a lot of those bigs. There was a lot of rebound incentives in their contract, so they wanted to grab every rebound.
I just envisioned the count, then I got it known. I got a beautiful house, but honestly, yes, get the tone. I'm gonna take it down. Someone did me in the crew, but honestly, I forgot who. Snakes, it was crazy as that is somebody I probably knew. Me, I don't get it, no clue. That's just a dude. That's just a look bad to the list. I get no energy too. What you put upon the wear? You know what everyone will wear. I just have to lead the rookies. Treating me like this a land. I just wanna come my jam, but I got some beautiful hair. I ain't just searching for something that's real, 'cause they really know what they say. But honestly, I put my boy. Sometimes I see him. I've been away for a while.
Karis LeVert's checked in for the Nets. Damian Jones is checked in for Atlanta. And Atlanta has possession. In the corner, it's Hunter. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Hunter.
Young's got his 7th assist in the game. Brooklyn leading by 19 points. Irving attacking. Here's Jordan, and the dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, this is Jordan's mindset, trying to extend the play and convert that effort into points.
And Young kicks to Reddish. Hawks passing it around. Here's Hunter. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Hunter.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Irving attacking, and he banks in the layup. Irving's got 28 points for the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Young outside. Here's the floater. Brooklyn with the rebound. Jordan's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Cam Reddish.
And the arms of DeAndre just never end. He is a real threat to score, and the defense has to take him seriously.
The Nets have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
And he makes the first.
And after spending his first NBA decade with the Clippers, DeAndre Jordan bounced around last season. Remains a supreme athlete and rebounder, though, at that center position.
Alan Crabb is checked in for Atlanta. And so Jordan nails both of them. And a nightly double-double threat is DeAndre Jordan, but some dissatisfaction with his play last season. Greg, what was that?
Well, I felt like his impact has tailed off just a bit from his peak with the Clippers. Sometimes the great athletes have more of an adjustment as they enter their 30s. Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Crabb, that's for 2. Kyrie Irving grabs the miss.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And then Durant with the jam.
Former NBA scoring champion KD likes the looks he's seeing tonight, applying constant pressure on the offensive end.
Crabb in the corner. Shot to stop the run. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 8th assist in the game. Irving drives in, uses the glass to finish the layup. Irving's got 30.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
In the corner, it's Hunter. The 3, another 3 for Atlanta.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Here's Irving, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Irving's got 32 points.
Wow, one of the craftiest ball handlers in the league. Kyrie on a tear.
Young from outside, good on the 3-point shot.
3.
And so it's Brooklyn, sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what was your plan for tonight?
I was trying to get assists in the beginning, and I'm just having a good time out here. Got it going a little bit. Enjoying myself.
Okay, Kyrie, we'll see you in the second half. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. We've reached halftime of our first regular season game.
I'm swimming.
I thought you thought maybe the first half was going swimmingly. Ernie Johnson, Kenya the Jet. What a game it's been for Kyrie Irving. He had 32 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists. In their previous game, he had a performance he said he wanted to put behind him quickly. And so far, he's doing just that with the nice first half he had here. And from what we saw so far from the Nets, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Kyrie just has so many shots in his arsenal. Shows you the range. He can take you up the dribble in either direction. Terrific floater. A magician at the rim. It's rare to see that.
And over to the big fella. Your thoughts on the Hawks?
Ernie, I don't use this word a lot because, one, I can't spell it, but it was definitely a subpar effort for them on the glass. That hurt. They're serious about cutting into this deficit. It's gut check time. Ugh. You hear that, Ernie? I'm hitting my gut. Ugh. You got to check your gut, Ernie. Ugh. Gut check time, Ernie.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. On the court for Atlanta, Collins at power forward with Len at center. Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. And it's Young in at the point guard position.
Slashing in for the hammer. KD showing how to punish the rim.
Now, here is Young. Pass to Herter. In the corner, Collins with it. And there's the call on Durant. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal.
Here's Young, and he gets it to go from the corner. Young's got 24.
Incredible night for Trae. Has direct involvement in nearly every facet of this offense.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, when Trae Young was in college, he was known for his long-range shooting. But Young says, the people who know me best know that I'd rather get an assist than any other stat. I pride myself on making the right play. Knowing your teammates get joy and excitement from playing with you is all I care about. Kevin?
That's great to see. Thank you, D.A. That free throw good from Durant.
In terms of height, Durant was not a late bloomer, already a 6-footer in middle school.
And so Durant nails them both.
This is year 2 for Lloyd Pierce as an NBA head coach. Still in his early 40s, the Hawks, the perfect opportunity for him to grow and develop alongside his players.
Makes it off the glass. Durant's got 31.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
Here's Herter. No good on the triple. And Coach Pierce works as an assistant general manager in the offseason. Steve able to learn that side of things and have a voice in acquisition.
That's very important. They are building something special in Atlanta. He's going to play a big role in that as well.
Here's Hunter. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Very cold start to the second half. 1 for 5, looking for some continuity.
And that one's good, Irving.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, the reason why they made the adjustments they needed to make. They are executing.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got 4 assists in the game.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Young passes to Hunter, and it's blocked by Jordan.
DeAndre is simply one of the most electrifying shot blockers in the game. If you put up a shot around him, you better put it up high.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything. He has gone ice cold this quarter, obviously not helping their cause.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
In the corner, it's Hunter. There's the triple. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
You've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Passes it to Herter. Len with it. Pass to Young. Shot clock at 6. Offensive rebound. And the dunk by Len.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
Yeah, GA's such a good, aggressive play in the paint. Here's Irving. Rebounded by the Hawks.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. With the NBA looking to improve officiating, Smitty, they'd like to revise the rule book to more closely match the way the game is played. What do you think of that?
Yeah, Kevin, we have to evolve. I think now the game has evolved to more three-point shots, so you got to look at also defense, hand checking, and now we're talking a lot about room for guys to land, whether it's a foul or not. So I think it will evolve, and it should be because the game is evolving.
And a new group in for the Nets. Jared Allen's checked in for Jordan. Taurean Prince comes in for Wilson Chandler. Caruth is checked in for Kevin Durant. And Spencer Dinwiddie subbed in for Irving. And then for Atlanta, Parker's checked in for Collins. DeAndre Bembry comes in for Hunter. And it's Turner in for Young. Out left to the wing, it's Parker outside. Allen with the rebound. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Here's Caruth. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Buries it from three-point range.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Over in the corner, Allen. All sorts of time. Not going to go that time. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. There's the pass to Turner. Pass to Bembry. Caruth grabs the board.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Dinwiddie with the bucket.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Reason why momentum can flip so quickly. We see it time and time again. Teams giving up big leads.
That one goes. Count it.
That's nice work. Stopping short of the rim. Just laying it over the top.
Here's Caruth. Another one falls for Brooklyn. Turner with it. Dinwiddie with some nice D. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Atlanta's shooting 35% or so in the third quarter. Whatever they're trying is not working.
All right, a chance to look at stats for Harris. Last season's performance for him averaged about 13 points per, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
He's not trying to take over necessarily. He's just taking what the defense allows and contributing to the calls.
First free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. And here are the Nets. Here's Dinwiddie. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Very smooth finish with the finger roll.
And here is Turner. To the inside. But Trae. Rebound, Brooklyn. Allen's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. The baseline J. Len grabs the board. Len's got his 6th rebound on the night. Kurucs was the 40th pick and wasn't expected to contribute, Greg, in year 1, but his strong play as a rookie has helped rescue a Nets team that was teetering on the brink with the loss of Karis LeVert.
You know, they had guys who could shoot, and they had guys who could defend, but no one who could do both. Kurucs can hit open threes, and with that 7'2" wingspan, a factor defensively.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And the big contract for Evan Turner entering its final year. Greg making over $18 million. Is he in line for a raise, you think?
Maybe not a raise, but he still remains a useful player. Never the most efficient scorer, but his rebounding and passing are what carry him.
Both free throws good from Turner.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
It's Allen with the drive, and a little luck that time, but it drops.
And likes the view from there. He's a strong mid-range shooter.
And with that height, he can get a clean look on any shot at any time.
And there's the call. It's on Spencer Dinwiddie. That is his first foul of the game. Lenka kicks to Bembry. Now Turner to the paint. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
Stolen by Len. Over in the corner, Reddish. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Reddish has got 10 points.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Out of bounds. Next ball as Brooklyn keeps possession. Atlanta making some changes. Damian Jones comes in for Alex Len, and Crabbe subbed in for Bembry.
Alan Crabbe.
Here's Allen. And again, it's the Nets missing. Hawks shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Turner passes to Crabbe. Reddish with the ball. Oh!
Yes! Yes!
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. Passes it to Jones. Crab, good. He's got 14.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's Allen. Atlanta with the rebound. Here's Reddish. 12 points for him. That shot wide open.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Here's LeVert. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Atlanta's shooting 48% from the field as a team in this third quarter. Knocks it loose. Jones dishes to Turner. Jones kicks to Turner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Parker outside. LeVert grabs the miss.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game. Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Here's the Hawks with the ball. Grab the pass to Jones. Parker left side. He can't get that one to fall. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Here's Dinwiddie. Count that one. Dinwiddie's got 16 points.
Man, he's been on point, not forcing things, getting the most of his looks within the flow.
Pass to Reddish. Dishes to Parker. Another miss by Parker.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all.
Caruch. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
And here are the Nets. Good momentum, 8 straight points.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
1:25 left in the third quarter of the game. Crab, no good.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
Got that bucket in no time at all. And it's 7 points for Evan Turner.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
He kicks it to Reddish. There's 45 seconds left here in the third quarter. Plenty of daylight on that shot. And that's now 6 points for Jabari Parker. Here's LeVert, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Crab in the corner. Fires the three. That shot, no good.
Phenomenal how many threes he drained in the first half, especially considering he's hit none since.
Allen, that's good. The Hawks shooting at 50% in a decent groove. And here we go. Dinwiddie heading to the hoop. Throws down the breakaway jam.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. It seems like nothing they do can go wrong as they string together one successful possession after another and are simply running away with this one. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Karis LeVert. Jordan is out there with Garrett Temple. And it's Musa in at shooting guard. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
And here's Young from the arc. The three-pointer is right on target. Young's got 30 points.
It just looks like it's going in every time. Maybe because we've already seen Trae do this so many times.
Carter, the pass to Young. Rebound, Brooklyn. Here's Nwaba, and there's the pass to Jordan. And he uses the glass on the layup. Great game for him, double-double now. 10 points and 12 rebounds. To the left side wing. Here's Fernando. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Fernando's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. From the baseline, drained for 2 points. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Pass to Jones. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That's his first foul. And for a team's schedule that includes 4 games and 5 nights, sports writers have introduced the term schedule losses due to fatigue. I just don't think that's very good, but it's a reality right now.
Yeah, it is. And sometimes, Kevin, you know these games, you travel a lot. Your legs are just done, and that's when you have to rely on a total team, play more guys. But it happens. You can't get out of this quicksand. You're going to have those type of losses.
And it's Nwaba missing. Atlanta's gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Crab, that's for 2. Drops one in from the wing.
I can't believe that went in, and I don't think he can either.
Now back to Nwaba. Carter dishes to Crab. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
Crab at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw. Andre Bembry's checked in for Atlanta. Good on the second free throw. Well, we were just talking about this, Steve, as the game of basketball always evolves. You look at the WNBA now, the quality of play there is terrific.
The talent level in the WNBA is at an all-time high. I love watching and gaining some tricks on how they play the game. And also, Kevin, athletically, there's a lot of young ladies being able to dunk the basketball now.
Absolutely amazing. You're right, Steve. Free throw good, Jordan. Well, last season for sure, Greg, a bit of a journey for DeAndre Jordan as he went from the Mavericks to the Knicks before his free agency. Now he is a part of Brooklyn.
And both KD and Kyrie took pay cuts to get Jordan on board. Still a factor with his size and defense despite a lackluster year. in 2019. Nets are hoping he can find his magic and be a force once again.
The Hawks have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Passes to Bembry. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by the Nets. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Nwaba. Off the left rim and out.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
Timeout.
And players now, Steve, more able to dictate where they want to play. How has free agency changed since you came into the NBA?
I think the signing of shorter contracts, Kevin, guys with player options. And then I think also for a lot of players, they're not taking as much money, leaving money on the table because the endorsement deals off the court is making up for some of their money on the court.
Yeah, home for a while, then back on road. I'm gone, come back, then claim my throne. You mad, you broke, I'm on. We toast, West Coast, we brag, we boast. Then travel all across the globe, turn that loud as it goes. Been counting pounds and euros, I can't be playing with these. They back, I know. Go ahead, get you some. Yeah, man, just watch when I get me some. Go ahead, get you some. Yeah. Get you some, just can't wait till I get me some. Go ahead, get you some. Yeah.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
And good that time. Temple's got 4 points now in the quarter.
When the defense is non-existent like they were there, it's pretty easy to score like he did.
Poked away. 2 on none. No one back to stop this. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Well, they've won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
It's such an advantage when you can get out and run and get a good look before the defense can set up.
And Carter has it in the corner. The three-pointer, no good. And here are the Nets. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. Nwaba gets the bucket.
A much different player here in the second half. He's taken advantage of what the defense allows.
And David Nwaba picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first.
We always see these sponsorship patches on these uniforms now, Steve. This is the third and final year of the test run. I think it's here to stay. What do you think?
I do too. I think the numbers have also coincided that it's here to stay. I think also the revenue. I think people love it, and I think the sponsorship helps.
Here's Temple. He's looking for Jordan and finds him. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Earning every dollar of that big contract tonight. Jordan's been a force on both ends.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks.
Yeah, that's got them over the limit with a lot of time still left. They're going to have to tone it down, or they may end up giving up a lot of free throws here.
At the line for the Hawks, Trae Young. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing.
Some players drift in and out of the action. Trae, he's always right in the middle of things.
He's off on the second. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Temple the pass to Musa. Baseline J on the way. Count it.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Hawks have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Grab the pass to Fernando. The shot by Carter, nobody around. And again, unable to change momentum here. Out to the right wing. Here's Musa. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
There's Crabbe with the 3. 8 for 15 with that made basket. But he's not satisfied yet.
Picking up from where he left off, I lost count of how many threes he hit in the first half. Now nails this one.
Chandler's shot, good.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Young outside. Kicks it to Crabbe. Smitty, the NBA now permitting teams to sell international sponsorships. I mean, the league just continues to grow globally.
They have done a fantastic job. Teams can now enhance their visibility with this deal, and their internet makes this all possible when you get a chance to watch these teams all over the world.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Crabbe. Irving's checked in for Wilson Chandler. And so he hits both.
See, now he's getting defenders back on their heels a little bit, getting to the foul line here in the second half.
Irving attacking. That one falls. Irving's got 38 points.
A man of many moves. Kyrie showing us a little of everything tonight.
Carter kicks to Young. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Young's got 10 points here in the second half. Irving against Young. Irving can't get it to go.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Smitty, for players, social media can build their brands and they can engage their fans, but there are some downsides.
Yes, it is, Kevin. I mean, it's a fantastic tool, like you said, for endorsement and bringing those fans into your home or into your life. But the downside, people can see some things they don't want to see, and also you can regret posting a lot of things.
I think, yeah, sometimes people do regret hitting that send button. So, yeah, they got to be careful. You're right. That one drops for him.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn, and the shot goes down. Irving's got 42 in the game.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That'll be foul number 5 on him, and due to the bonus, we'll be headed to the free throw line.
Shooting for Atlanta, Allen Crabbe. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And Brooklyn making a change here. Allen's checked in. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
What a turnaround for him since the half. More aggressive and more effective.
Now here's Cram. Down low, Fernando. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Now, here is Young. Not a lot of room. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Here's Mwaba. Fernando pulls it in.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face. Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. The 17-footer. And that one's good, Irving. Irving's got 44.
And they are earning points with the jump shot now.
Carter looking around. Pass to Young. This one for 3. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. It's stolen by Carter. Here's Young. Banked in off the glass. Young's got 9 points in the quarter.
It's amazing. No one can check him right now, but there's still work to do to cut into this lead.
Musa can't hit.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Bembry's gone 1 for 5 from the field, 20%. Temple gets the bucket. And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. You know, Steve, the business part of the NBA, very strong. But Commissioner Silver doesn't want to be complacent either.
No, he doesn't. He's always been forward-thinking. They're doing a good job of being proactive and doing a good job of just throwing out ideas. And what I love the most, Kevin, working with the Players Association.
I'm with you. And here's Atlanta. That's tipped. Allen with it. Over Carter. Fernando pulls it in. And for the Hawks, they're shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Wasted no time on that one. Krabs got 30.
How about his aggressiveness from 3? He caught fire in the first half. Now hits his second one since the break. He's a bad, bad man. Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
At the line for the Hawks, Fernando. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. Jones checked in for the Hawks. Turner comes in for Trae Young. And so he makes both from the line. Well, we know, Steve, the NBA looking at lowering the draft eligibility age from 19 to 18. The one-and-dones would be gone. You like the move?
I do like the move, Kevin. I would just love to have a lot of things in place for these younger guys, whether they're 18, 19, some guys at 25. Just something in place to help these guys, especially some of the things they're having problems with off the court and also financially. Have some kind of third eye to be able to help these guys.
And this is where the G League comes into play, isn't it?
Yes, indeed.
Temple, good, and the assist goes to Irving. Temple's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Well, the thing about Kyrie, he draws so much defensive attention. Someone's often left open.
Carter on the wing, fires for three. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And there's a foul called on Allen Crabb. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Irving against Turner. Takes the three.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Nets.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Kyrie Irving.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
Atlanta ball.
.46 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and there's the call on Kyrie Irving. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets.
Shooting two.
Free throw good, Evan Turner. Second free throw, no good.
No way he is happy with himself right now. He knows he has to knock every shot down at this point in the game.
Prince, that's for two, and he hits the jump shot.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire
fourth quarter.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch, looking to rack up points in chunks.
Here's Musa. Allen, right side. Now the pass to Musa. 4 on the shot clock. And Brooklyn with another turnover here. And the Hawks with possession here. And here is Crabbe. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Second personal foul. Shooting for Atlanta, Allen Crabbe. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Free Wi-Fi. Whoa. Heard they tryna steal it away. Cut it out, cut it out. Spicy mommy's on the way. Tell my wife she let away. I cut it out. Hey, talk to me nice. Show you what these bitties about. Whoa. Pipe down. First we shut them down, then we open up.
Thank you, Kevin. DeAndre, what do you think this team's identity is this season?
We just have so many guys that can score. It's going to be somebody's night every night, like I keep saying. But we're also, our half-court offense is getting a lot better.
The ball is moving around, DeAndre. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
David, thank you as always. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.